Hi, everybody. It's Deborah from PeopleLovingAnimals.com. Thanks so much for tuning in and watching my video today. Today's video is called Best Flea Medicine for Dogs and Cats. In today's video, I'm going to tell you what some of my experiences have been about getting rid of fleas and what I recommend for the top flea medicine that actually works. And this is the time of year when we got to start thinking about this. If you are already a subscriber, thanks so much for supporting the channel. If you're not, I would love it if you would become a subscriber. I do videos at least once a week all about the help, support, caring, and training of dogs and cats. And I would also love it if you would sign up for my email list. I have an email list for dog lovers and an email list for cat lovers. I'll give you the link in the description box. And if you sign up for those about once a week or so, you'll get an article or a blog post or a video all about cats or dogs, depending on which list you have signed up for. And yes, you can sign up for both if you like or own both a dog and a cat. So again, thanks so much for stopping by. Let's go ahead and get into the video. We are on my website called PeopleLovingAnimals.com, and I'm going to show you a couple of articles here, and I'm going to kind of use them for our video. I'm going to give you the link to both of these in the description box of the video. I'm also going to give you the link to anything we talk about in this video. I'll give you all the links in the description box, including to these the links to these two articles. Now, in my experience, I personally have owned pets for more than 40 years, and up until a few years ago, fleas were always a huge problem. I tried flea collars, flea sprays, baths with flea shampoo. I even tried the bombs where you bomb the house. I didn't find that they worked. Now, they may have reduced the number of fleas, meaning maybe the fleas would have been worse if I hadn't used those things. But I personally, in more than 40 years of owning animals, I have never found those things to actually work to get rid of the fleas. Now, I'm a person, I don't know if I'm allergic to fleas, but I get like big itchy welts on my skin if I get flea bites. And like in the years past, if I had a cat or a dog who had fleas and I had carpet in the house, the fleas would be like in the carpet and my feet and ankles would get all bitten up with fleas and I would get like these big welts. So I don't know if I'm allergic to fleas or what, but I think I suffered just as much as my pets who had fleas. So it was a big problem. I also sadly had a small kitten die from fleas once. Fleas live by drinking your blood. That's how they live. And I had a mother cat with a litter of kittens, and they all had fleas. And I tried my best. I did everything I knew how to do without, you couldn't just use flea stuff on kittens. The directions say not to. The kittens were very small. And sadly, one of the kittens in the litter died of anemia, blood loss. It was really, really tragic. I'm just glad that I know now what I know, and I wish I would have known then how I could have eliminated that mother cat ever getting fleas to begin with. Now, I'm going to recommend Advantage Flea and Tick Prevention for dogs and cats. Now, I'm going to give you, like I say, I'm going to kind of pass through to both these articles. I'm going to give you both because they're two articles I wrote for my website, and they both give good points. The Advantage Flea and Tick Prevention, it kills fleas on the animal, usually within about 1 day in my experience of using it. It kills fleas in the house. I don't really know how it does this. All I can think of is that it's, the fleas are eventually jumping on the animal who's been treated with the flea medicine, and they're drinking the animal's blood and they're ingesting this medicine and they're dying. I don't know if it's like an ant trap where are they taking this poison back to the nest? Like, I don't know how it works. All I know is it works. Whenever I have used Advantage, not only are the fleas on the animal gone within about a day, but the fleas in the house are gone. Okay, it works. It also prevents any fleas from living in your house or on your pet. Now, I mentioned in here my complete review. I did do a complete review of this. I do really believe in it. The review is here. It contains a video by the company. Now, this is a little bit of technical stuff about how it actually works. I'm not going to bore you with this here, but you can go ahead and read my review if you would like to. It'll give you a little bit more of the science behind it. But what what are the advantages? The advantages, well, I don't care what all this scientific stuff says. In my opinion, the main advantage is it works. And like I said, out of all the things that I have tried, I never found any of those things to actually get rid of the fleas. But I have found that the advantage works. You put it on the back of the animal's neck, and I'm going to give you instructions here. You put it on the back of the animal's neck. You just part the fur a little bit, like right on the back of their neck, like between their two shoulder blades. You just part the fur and you empty the little container on the back of their neck, and you do it once a month. And usually you do it once a month, like every 30 days. So you could do, depending on where you live. I live in Western New York. Our summer season starts right about May. I would say Memorial Day, the end of May, and then goes through the end of August, at least, really to the end of September. So I would suggest for my area, I would put Advantage on their neck right about Memorial Day, and then once a month, do it at the end of June, the end of July, and then for the last time at the end of August. And then that protects the animal from fleas for the whole season. And it protects me from fleas too, because they're not bringing them into the house, and fleas can't live in the house. Works every single time. I've never had a problem. It has always worked. Ever since I started using Advantage, I have not ever had once to buy flea spray or flea shampoo or get all the animals out of the house so I could bomb the house. None of it. All right. So like I say, what are the benefits of it? In my opinion, all I need to know is that it works. But here are some actual benefits. It protects your pet from skin infections caused by excessive scratching due to flea infestation. Flea infestation can be dangerous on more than just an annoying level. They're itchy and they're annoying, but they carry disease. And, like this article says, your pet can get a skin infection by digging. And plus it's painful, if they're scratching the same spot and their skin is getting raw. So it prevents that. It protects your pet from other organisms like tapeworms, which can cause disease. It is formulated to work when it comes into contact with fleas, not necessarily when they bite your pet. Oh, I didn't realize that. I wrote this a long time ago. I forgot about that. This means that all infestations are cleared from your home. Interesting. Controls and eliminates lice. It's safe and easy to apply, and it works quickly, killing fleas within 12 hours of application and continuing to work for up to a month. So like I say, you put it on the back of the cat or the dog's neck once a month. You do need to choose the correct dose. You need to buy Advantage 2 for cats or Advantage 2 for dogs, so make sure that you get the right one. And then they have different doses for small dogs, medium, large, and extra large. And that goes by how many pounds there are. And the same thing for cats. They have 4 different sizes for cats: small, medium, large, and extra large, which is not typed here, but that's the 4 sizes. And it's based on the weight of the animal. So it tells you which one to buy and which dose to buy and, which to apply. Like I say, on the back of the neck, like between the shoulder blades, you just part the hair so that the skin is exposed, and you just drop the whole, the little, it comes in a little capsule, and you just drop it on there. You know what? I got a funny a story to tell you here. This is so funny. Well, I think it's funny. You'll probably think I'm an idiot. Maybe never watch my videos again after I tell you this story, but I can't help but tell because it's really funny. I had a Boston Terrier named Cagney, and I've made many dogs, but this happened when I had the Boston named Cagney, and it was the summer season, and I had bought Advantage, and I had his monthly dose that was in this little plastic thing that you rip off the top and you squirt it onto their skin, this little plastic dose thing that I was going to give Cagney his flea medicine that day. Well, I was also going to color my hair that day. And for those of you ladies who've colored your hair at home, I can't remember the brand that it was, but some brands of hair color will come with a little plastic container, little tiny thing that you rip off the cap, and it's actually a root, or not a root protector, an end protector. It's like this oil, and it comes in this little tube, and before you color your hair, you take this oil and you put it on all the ends of your hair, and it protects the ends of your hair from the hair color. So you do that first, and then you mix up your hair color and you do your hair. Well, you might figure out what I'm going to tell you here. I had Cagney's Advantage Flea Medicine, the little tube sitting on the bathroom counter, and then I got out the hair color and I had this little tube of the root stuff. And don't I use the Flea stuff on my hair? I know it makes me sound like an idiot, but I had these two little containers. I grabbed the Flea stuff, and I remember calling my girlfriend and saying, "Oh my God, I just put Advantage Flea treatment on my hair." And she's like, "Why, do you have fleas?" And I said, "No, this is what I did." So it really was aggravating, because I mean, I could just rinse it out. It was no big deal. And it wasn't like I had put something dangerous on the dog or anything like that. And no, I did not turn around and put the hair conditioner on Cagney. I did realize that before I did that, poor dog would have gotten fleas. And geez, why didn't the flea medicine work? Well, because you put hair conditioner on there instead. But the thing that sucked about it was I wasted that whole dose of Advantage Flea medication. You know, I had bought it, and there was I think there's usually 3 in the pack, which is perfect because you can do like 3 months of the summer season. And I wasted the whole thing. So I'm sorry to waste your time with such a stupid story, but I couldn't help but share it. Don't put it on your hair. Put it on the dog or the cat. So anyway, that's how you put it on. And like I said, I'm going to give you the link to this. You can read this for more instructions. You can also read the instructions on the package. And, you can also go on YouTube, and you can probably find a video of a vet that's actually demonstrating how to put the flea medicine on. You could probably do that too. So I'm giving you links to purchase it. Now, one of the things I do want to mention, if you've been here before, you know this, but I donate to animal charities. I'm an affiliate for a lot of the products and services, not all of them, but a lot of them that I recommend on my website, peoplelovinganimals.com. And one of the things that I'm an affiliate for is Amazon, and I'm giving you a link to purchase this product on Amazon, which is one of the cheapest places you can find most things, is on Amazon. And so the links that I'm giving you in the description box and in this article, if you go here, they're Amazon links to go ahead and purchase this product. If you use my link, I will give 10% of the commission that I earn on that sale, because I get a commission if you use one of my links. I'll give 10% of that commission to animal charities. All right. And if you go to the homepage of my website, peoplelovinganimals.com, you'll be able to see a list of the animal charities that I donate to. So just a note, please share it with your friends. If people are going to be spending money and buying stuff for their pets anyway, I would love it if you could use my links. It helps to support me so I can continue to do this for a living. I do this for a living. It is my job. And also, if we're going to spend money on our pets, we might as well have a portion of the money we're spending go to help other pets. Okay. So I just wanted to let you know about that. So I hope this has been beneficial to you. If you haven't tried this already, go ahead and try it. Ask your vet if you want to, just to make sure that, it's safe for your pet, if your pet has any sort of serious health conditions or anything. But I do recommend it. First of all, I am not a veterinarian. There's always that disclaimer in the description box of my YouTube videos. I am not a veterinarian, by the way. So that's why I say check with your vet if your animal has any sort of health conditions that you think that this might not be safe. Otherwise, it's safe for most animals. And I personally think that if you have struggled with fleas in the past, once you use this, you're never going to go back to anything else. And it saves you a whole lot of grief, and it saves your pet a whole lot of grief. Have you ever tried to give a cat a bath? Not fun. Okay. It's not fun. The flea medication or the flea shampoos, they're so yucky, and it's just a bad thing. And the flea bombs, you got to worry about that stuff getting into first of all, it's affecting all your house plants. You got to make sure you don't leave any food out. It leaves this residue of this chemical crap all over your house. You just don't want any of it. The Advantage is so much easier. So Again, thanks so much for watching my video. We are coming on flea season, so I thought I'd better get something online to help people with this so you and your animals don't have to suffer through a season of fleas. Always feel free to comment on my videos if you have any questions, or if you have a problem with your cat or dog that you would like help with. Chances are I may have already done an article or a video about it that I could give to you and help you. If not, if I can do an article or a video about it to help you, I most certainly will. Again, I'm going to give you all the links in the description box. I'm going to give you the links in the description box to sign up for my email list, either for the dog lovers list or the cat lovers list. And I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel if you're not already. And if this has been beneficial to you at all, I would appreciate it if you would give it a thumbs up, because it really does help YouTubers when you do that. So again, thanks so much for watching. Have a good time this season with your pets, and just love them. You know, they're so worth it. So again, thanks so much for visiting. My name is Deborah, and my website is peoplelovinganimals.com. Thanks again. Bye-bye.